And once again, that damn bucket on the ground is there, and you kick the damn bucket, and then the bucket just echoes throughout the room, and two orcs are, and these are huge orcs. These are not like your typical orcs that you had just fought. These are some pretty damn big orcs, and they are actually they are up, and they are getting to their feet. And now you're up here all alone, and I think your party's still back at the crossroads, right?
No, we all walked up.
No,
there.
we all
Okay.
had.
So you all
had a
okay?
digital
So you guys are all
Yeah,
kind of
and we
like.
quietly closed the door behind him. No, I'm kidding.
I would like to go into this room.
Okay.
Falling right behind you.
All right. So if you guys are going to burst into the room, we will go ahead and start a combat. These are two big orcs, like I had said. So we're going to say one orc is.
We're all in the room now, right?
You are all in the room, so we'll say.
I would like to take. Can I take
everyone-
action to shut the door?
1 second.
Okay.
The orc here is
who
against
is the one
north
with the
wall,
shield?
and the other orc was
The what,
sleeping
sorry?
on the east wall.
The one with the shield and a mace, I believe.
That would be myself.
Oh, well, I have been following closely behind you. Just so you know.
Yes, personal space.
No?
User joined
That's
your
my
channel.
initial roll.
You're not getting any.
Are we
I've
gonna
been-
let the
Alright.
mods give out orcs?
So everybody was back here. We're going to say the ranger was basically first into the room. He was
Well, I was going to go and
slinking-
take rear position.
He was slinking. Well, you snuck in. You were stealthing, right? So you were the first.
No,
one
that
to-
was
me.
Rogue.
All right. So who's me?
Rogue.
The rogue.
Well, that's yeah. I got the rogue miniature right here. So, yes, the rogue was the first one in the room, slinking around, and then he kicked the damn bucket that appeared right in front of his feet. So, as the orcs are getting to their feet, I will allow the party to move in. So, place your miniatures where you want, and then we'll roll initiative.
Quick question: where's the initiative, or is there initiative modifiers? And if so, where is it shown, please, on the
Yes,
character sheet?
all you have to do is just hit the Dex saving throw, or the Dex saving throw, Dex
Cool.
skill check macro. So that's basically how the initiative works here in D&D Next.
Can I now shut the door?
You can shut the door. Yes. Now everybody is in the room. Everybody has funneled into the rooms. The orcs have gotten up. They've grabbed their shield and sword beside their bed, and now it is initiative time. And these are two pretty tough orcs. So.
Where do I find the said dexterity macro?
It should be right there on your character sheet. So, on the abilities and attributes tab.
Which I do not know where they are.
Okay. To find your character sheet, did you find your character sheet? Hit the second
I
button.
did, but now I lost it.
The second button up top is the journal tab. Click on that, and
There, I have it now.
click on your character sheet. Open it up, and then on the right, on the top, there's two tabs. There's a bio and info on the left, attributes and abilities on the right. And then you
Yeah,
can
I got that.
actually you can check all of those boxes on the right hand side, and all your macros will pop up on the bottom of your screen.
Alright.
Did it work for you?
I believe so.
All right. Did your macros pop up? Did they all show up for
Yes, I
Alright.
think so. Just gonna figure out which one is the one I'm gonna press now.
Should say Dex check on it.
you? A dex check. So everybody go ahead and give me your dex checks, which I see you have them. And I'm going to roll
Is
one
it
for the
this one?
orcs. That's it. Very nice.
Wonderful.
Alright, so I'm going to roll one for the...
He's scared, but damn.
Mage has a nice roll.
Alright.
Mage
I am
indeed
frightened
had a
and
nice
very
roll.
alert.
Quick to fight.
Or quick to run away. You don't know my action.
Those who fight and run away live to run away another day.
Alright, so I'm going to
That
pull up
is true.
the turn tracker, and I'm going to clear it out real quick. So it looks like actually the mage is going first, so good first roll. We'll add you
And
first.
then I have 18, I'm
So,
second.
Decrypting is second, and what character are you playing decrypting?
The cleric.
Okay.
And then Vagrant is third with 17.
Vagrant is playing the ranger, correct?
Correct.
Alright, then it looks like Raven's
Raven with 13, yep.
and then
The Orc leader with
the
10.
orc. Alright, and now let's see, what is who wants to go first between Brad and Vagrant?
Where's my order?
I'll go first.
It's fine, I'll go last. Wait, Vagrant is for 17.
Looks like you rolled twice.
Oh yeah.
I rolled, I'm last.
Yeah, I accidentally did a con check. I was trying to see if I could get a second row of macros.
And they both have the same modifier as well, don't they?
I rolled the 17 for my dex.
Metal, I don't see a roll for you.
I have the 2 up there, the 6 and the 17 at the top.
Oh, okay. So, alright, gotcha.
I get the advantage on the initial.
So what?
Initiative.
Oh, that's right. You get an advantage. So wow, you actually go first. So yeah, I totally forgot that you get advantage on all initiative checks, which is really nice actually. All right, so you are up first, and you are hitting orcs that have armor classes of 16. These are well-geared orcs.
And
Seems
just so
like-
you know, for all the players, you can actually move the turn order thing for yourself personally. It doesn't move it for everybody. So if it's in your way, you can just move it out of the way somewhere to the corner or something.
Alright, I'm just going to charge in and bash this one over to the head with this.
So I
Giant
guess that you
battle
are
axes.
raging.
No, not yet.
What's the armor class?
The armor class on these orcs are 16.
Nice.
They're pretty tough orcs. These are definitely adorned to be. They appear to be the leaders, like you had seen yesterday in the Goblin Cave. These are adorned with, you know, little mini shrunken heads and other trinkets and whatnot hanging off of their shield, their sword, their armor, and stuff like that.
It's a little heavier armored than the orcs from the original cave. I mean, the original first, whatever, what we did yesterday before we left.
The Great Axe gives me a +3 to hit. Should I re-roll that?
No, just 8. We'll just say it's an 8, so you missed. So, Mr. Mage, what would you like to do first? It's your up. Your turn.
I am desperately trying to find what spells I can cast.
You can do any first level spell or a cantrip. So basically, in this situation,
Do I have them here in Roll20?
Yes, you can just scroll down and look at your mage book, and open up that handout below the character sheets, and it'll tell you all of your spells. Basically, what you're going to use is basically Ray of Frost. That's like a free cast. You can use that every round, and you can use it takes a to-hit roll to use. Or if you want to use one of your first level spell slots, you can use Magic Missile, which doesn't need a hit. It automatically hits. There's no resist or anything like that.
Well, since these guys look so more decorated and
Yes.
more armored than
Sorry,
the
guys,
others, I will use
It's up
the
here.
magic missile then,
They're in
but
the
I
orc
can't
leader room in the
hit
sea
the
cave,
guy
which
in
is an
front of
orc
me.
cave.
or anything, right? Do I have to move a bit to the right?
As
Use
a
it.
mage, you can cast. You're well within your casting range.
Oh, I mean, can I cast it past the guy in front of me, or do I hit him in the back of the head?
No, it's an automatic. Magic Missile is an automatic hit. You just have to see the target visually, and all 3 missiles will hit the target. Or
Oh, right.
you can do this as well. If you want to do 1 missile on one target and 2 on the other, you're allowed to do that as well.
No, I'm gonna utterly destroy one target, if I may.
Okay, the guy on the right. All right. So what you're going to want to
Yeah.
do is the way magic missiles, it's 1d4 plus 1 per bolt. So you're basically going to want to hit the 4 macro 3 times and then add 3 points to it at the very end.
So you just
Can't
press
a
it
third level
3
mage
times.
also do some second level spells as well?
Let's see.
Third level mage should have one
They-
second level spells.
Yeah, they have second level spells as well, but yeah, if you want to use the second level spells, that's fine. Seeing that you are level 3, I was kind of judging it on level 2, but you can use second level spells if you want.
Now I'll stick with the missiles for now, as
Yeah, okay.
it's already in the go. But I hit the 1d4.
Or you can type
Macro.
the command in actually make the command. You type /roll space 3d4 plus 3, and that will do your damage.
You can just /R as well.
You could also use the dice roller on the left-hand side.
Like so. I think I did it.
There you go. Perfect. And also there's a dice roller as well on the left-hand bar. On the left-hand side, you can click that dice, and you can adjust the advanced roll to whatever you need. So that's a pretty good way to use it as well. Alright, so you did 11 damage. So the orc here on the right, 3 magic missiles, 3 orbs burst right into him. Direct shot. He basically, takes 3 bolts, like he gets hit 3 times, and he's definitely not a happy camper about that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a happy camper when he was making his advances at me, while I was gagged, mind you.
Right?
This is just revenge,
He
simply.
was eyeing you down.
Show that orc what he missed.
Alright, the cleric is
That's how they make half-orc babies.
Exactly.
Can I cast command on leader?
You can only cast 1 spell in a round. So
I haven't cast anything already yet.
well, yeah, I was just saying you can only cast 1 round, but yes, being a cleric, you can use command. And what would you like to do? What 1-word command would you like to do?
Sleep.
Sleep. Let me see how that would work. Let me read the spell description real quick. I don't know if that's going to.
I think they would fall unconscious or lay against the wall or something.
Maybe
Make him
curl
fall
up
on
in
his
a
face.
maybe curl up in a fetal position or something. We'll see. Let me just take a
Wouldn't
look at this.
fatigued or tired be better?
Well, I was considering sleeping and then having someone go up and coup de grime and just take him out.
It's not an auto kill in D&D Next anymore.
Isn't it? Alright. Just an auto crit?
Alright, so how sleep works is you put a point on the floor, and yeah, sleep is very freaking overpowered. So you could basically put a point between the 2 orcs, and they'll basically have to make a saving throw, I think, probably. I don't even think there's
no
a saving
saving
throw.
throw.
Holy shit, there is no saving throw.
That's insane.
Oh my god, it is ridiculous. It's very frustrating for DMs when there's stuff like that and everything else. But
I didn't deliberately do that.
no, it's okay.
I was just
It's a good
using
move.
a command word, that was all.
Oh well, let me see.
Well, that's the
I was
spell
looking at the
sleep
spell
is that way,
sleep,
but
yeah.
command
it's
is not
different.
that way.
It's,
Yeah,
it's just a command word. I was just sleeping, telling this
Yeah.
dude to sleep.
I was just reading the sleep spell. I don't think command is like that. So actually, I need to
User
open
left your channel.
I'm assuming he's going to have like a saving throw against command.
Yeah, that'd be will. I think.
Let me have a look.
I'm just
Yeah,
reading-
if
I'm
you
just
hit the
reading
creature,
spell.
you
It's,
score a
uh,
critical hit.
They make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, as for the command sleep, I just don't see how that would actually work. I mean, if you're gonna like do something like the spell description says of grovel or fight or something like that. I could see that working, but for you to actually give him a command and him to just start sleeping, that's just not going to work.
He wouldn't fall asleep. He'd just like close his eyes and lean against the wall or
Yeah,
something.
he would. Yeah, basically that's what's going to happen.
He'd really still be awake.
Or perhaps the orc is too stupid to fall asleep.
Yes.
Like what he did last night. He said commit suicide.
Hey, that roll was
can I just
almost
say the word
good, man.
seppuku to him?
Yeah, sleep is definitely
Can I just say the word
always
seppuku
been
to him?
always been
It's
a powerful damn
Japanese,
spell.
slightly Japanese form
Yeah,
of
so
suicide.
Let me do a saving throw real quick, which my DC will be 10. So I'm going to roll a... And which one do you want to cast sleep on, the left or the right?
The leader place. I believe that's the leader.
Yeah, they're both they both look the same. So they're both adorned in all of the different ornaments and stuff like that. All right, so I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw for this guy, and I rolled a 2, a quality roll. So basically, what this orc does is he comes over to the wall and jumps in his bunk and curls up into the fetal position. So you have basically...
He wouldn't do that
commanded
straight away. He would
this-
do that on his next turn.
Well, if you cast a spell, then his action was to climb into the bunk and curl into the fetal position.
Okay, so he's not actually asleep yet then.
No, he's not. No, he's not going to fall asleep. He's just going to, act like he's
Cool.
trying to fall asleep. So
Cool.
yeah, he's
I'm with you.
not going to fall asleep. So okay, now let's see. The cleric is. Do you want any movements or anything?
No, I'm quite happy where I
No,
am.
they
thank
they
you.
won't suicide at all. All right. So now the ranger is up. So there you go. Sleep has
Alright, I'm gonna go and take a
dummied the
shot
encounter down.
with my bow
Awesome.
on the orc on the left.
All right. Take a shot. Armor class 16.
D20 plus.
Whatever your to hit is, probably +3.
I'll duck.
So whenever you hit the 1d20 macro, it's going to pull up a modifier box that says, "Are there any other modifiers?" So just put 3
Alright,
in there.
it's D20 plus 4.
All right. So put 4 into the box.
Nice.
There you go. Definitely a hit. Nice roll, and go ahead and roll your damage. And your damage is the same way, so whenever you hit the D20 macro, it will ask you for a modifier box. And seeing that you're using your bow, it's +2. Alright, so you do 4 damage. An arrow lodges right into his arm. Alright, so now Raven, you're up.
I'll pull out my bow and take a shot at him.
Alright. Yeah, sleep is it should be a DM rule. Take sleep right out of the game. That is a miss.
It's a miss.
So now we're going to go with the first orc, which is still curled up in the fetal position and trying to fall asleep. He doesn't fall asleep, but he is trying. So now the other orc is going to turn. Actually, he's going to take a charge. Actually, no, he's not. He's just going to stay right here and attack the barbarian. Because he knows if he moves to the party, then you will be in trouble. So his attack versus you is a 20. Whoa, easy there on your moving to miniature there. 21 versus armor class, which is a hit, and his damage is. You take 14 damage. That was a good hit. Sleep is fun for the players. Sleep is shitty for a dungeon master. Alright, so now Jackie, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna go in here at this guy. Since he's asleep, I'll pull out my quarterstaff and try to beat him, I guess.
Yeah, he's got his eyes closed. I mean, he's not asleep. He's trying to fall asleep, but it's definitely not happening for him.
So if I hit him, will it wake him up?
Oh
It
yeah.
will. It definitely will.
That's
But
why I
you-
left him alone.
But you can have advantage. I'll give you advantage on your attack, so go ahead and roll
Alright,
twice.
how do I roll it? Okay, I would actually... Alright, okay, so D20 plus 3.
Yep, and do that twice and take the best roll. And that's a hit. Nice, your first roll hit. Now, as long as you got the spell slots shiny, you can continually cast it. Alright, so 4 damage.
I'd also like to use my key and get another attack, fury, flurry attacks, whatever it is.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to look yesterday. Did you gain another key?
No, I still have the 2,
The
but I
2.
missed, so
That's
it's
cool.
GG.
Alright, it's GG. My son says that. GG when they're playing League of Legends. Alright, the Barbarian's up now.
Alright, I'll go into a little bit of rage. Gives me an additional +2.
That's a hit. Exactly, shiny. Alright, do you have any damage modifiers in there?
It was a 2d6 and then it's +2.
Alright. So that's
So
6.
just 5.
Alright, so now the mage is up.
Well, I'm just looking through my spellbook real quick to see what else I have. Though I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right one.
You can cast anything in the first level, or seeing at your level 3, you can. I wasn't planning on using second level spells, but you can cast them if you want. Actually, just stick with the level 1 stuff. Actually, that would be good.
So Ray of Frost would be a level 1 then.
Actually, Ray of Frost is a cantrip, so it doesn't actually expend any spell slots at all.
Okay, well that's good. I don't know. I'm just scrolling through the Magician's spellbook that I found to the right here, and I don't know which spells I have.
You can
many of
cast
them
any
I have.
first level, and you can cast 3 first level spells, and you've already cast 1 magic missile, so you still have 2 first level spells left.
Okay, so I can cast Burning Hands and run forth and grab his face.
Okay.
Or is it a cone thingy? I do not know.
Burning Hands is a
It is
cone, I believe.
It is a 15-foot cone, and I will say basically you could probably. Actually, I don't think you're gonna hit both. So.
Well, I could. Can I move and cast it in the same turn? If I
Sure,
not
you can
too
move up
much.
to 30 feet. So.
And how do I know?
It
What
just
30 feet is?
well, you're in a room that's actually 20 feet right now, so you can move anywhere in the room. Because each one
Okay,
of these
well,
squares
then
is
it's good.
10 feet. So. But yeah, it's not actually physically represented accurately. So.
So I can move there and cast the spell.
Just move wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I did.
Can he move there and not hit me?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
Not
So
hitting
you
the
will
other
hit,
guy.
You're wanting to hit this in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
All
one.
right. So I'm going to do a dex saving throw. So let me do a dex saving throw on this guy. I'm gonna have to do a beat a 10. So my roll is a
Does he
15.
get a negative modifier for being laying down?
He's back up. He's been getting back up because the monk hit him, so he's getting back up to his feet. So, but yes, you actually he made a saving throw, and he was actually able to dodge out of the way of it. So he basically jumped out of his bunk
Oh, that
just
bastard.
in time. Yep. So go ahead and roll 3d6 damage because I do believe that you still do half damage. So roll a 3d6, and I will take half. You can use the dice roller over on the left hand side, the little button. Just hit that and adjust. Just click 3 and then use the drop down box for 6 and hit the roll button like that.
Wait, who are you talking to?
It's like 4.
Your burning hands damage.
Oh, I thought I was done
Nope.
with my miss there. Oh,
No, it like I said, you still
I'm
do
sorry.
half damage, so that's okay.
oh,
3d6.
well, that's good. So not like your roll. Gonna do 3d6. Let's see.
Yeah, dude. I was just doing that as an example roll, so.
Like so?
Click on the dice roller on the left hand side. See that 20-sided dice right there? Click on that. It brings up an interface.
Yeah, the dice roller.
Yep, and advanced roll, hit the button up to 3, and then use the drop down box for d6. And if you have any modifiers, which you don't, then just hit the roll button, and that'll take care of your roll for you. There you go.
Like so.
Yep, like that. It's a great little tool. A lot of people don't even know about that dice roller, so. But you do 10
I sure
damage.
didn't.
So basically, you do 5. Because he did resist, he was able to tumble out of his bunk, and he took 5 damage. So now, we are going to go to the cleric. So what would the cleric like to do?
You can actually also use that dice roller if you use some rolls that you commonly
actually-
use, but you don't have a macro for them. You can actually do like last 10 rolls. You can re-roll a previous roll as well. It's a cool little tool, that is.
Actually, I'm going to go back. Seeing that the monk is right in the way, the 15-foot cone did hit the monk. I just noticed that. So, Mr. Monk, I want you to do a saving throw as well. A DC 10 is your target.
What's on Dex? Wisdom? What?
Dex. You have to. Yep, you failed the saving throw, so you will take 10 damage. So basically, you just got blasted with burning hands from behind.
Sorry, Mr. Monk.
Burn my biscuits, man.
My womanly fury I was not able to contain it.
All right, so now the cleric's
Hot
up.
feet, damn.
You actually see this go
Okay,
on
I'd like-
right in front of you. You see the mage, conjure up a staff out of her and point her staff and or hand, whatever she decided to use, and it basically almost.
Can I turn and
caught them all on
smack her,
fire.
saying, "What are you doing, chick?"
When it's your turn, you can do it.
Ah,
So the cleric, you are up. You have
Ah,
a. hurt
I would
monk.
like to cast Sacred Flame on the leader, which gives it a dex saving throw where it takes 1d8 of
Okay.
radiant damage.
Sounds good. I believe I need to make a saving throw as well. So I believe
Yes, it's a dex
wisdom or dex?
saving throw.
All right.
Dex.
All right. The dex saving throw is a 13. I made the saving throw, so your spell does absolutely no damage to the orc.
And I will move a little bit closer to. Sorry, what was the injured? What was injured?
monk.
The one on the right. Actually, they've both been hit. So
The monk.
yes, the.
I will kind of move behind the monk
Okay.
in preparedness for my next turn.
Sounds good. And now the ranger's up.
I will take another shot at I'm gonna take a shot at the one on the right. with my
Yeah,
bow.
prestidigitation is a DM's nightmare as well, Cypher. All right, and take your shot. AC 16, and that is a miss, sir. And now, Raven, you are up. You want any other movement for the Ranger?